Hey. Welcome to the QuadR Wrestling Report. How you doing, Roy?
Doing great. This is the morning of day 2.
Morning of day 2, so this would be our day 1 recap, one exciting night of wrestling. Roy and I just got up, had some breakfast, and put everything together to let you all know about everything that happened yesterday live at the Rocket Arena here in Cleveland. So want to go ahead and give us an intro?
Sure. Okay. Welcome to the QuadR podcast, where the takedowns are questionable, but the opinions are perfect. I am Roy alongside my brother Ralph, and we aim to keep our finger on the pulse of you, the wrestling community. No sponsors, no ads, no corporate overlords. Just two guys talking college wrestling the way it should be, informed, unfiltered, and completely free.
Awesome. Perfect. Next time we're going to get a teleprompter that doesn't fade out halfway through. So ready to roll. All right.
We wrote it down this time.
So we got lots to do. We got to still get on the road and get back to Rocket Arena and stuff. So let's go ahead and get rolling right away. Oh. Yeah. All right, Roy, day 1 highlights.
All right.
Give it to me.
There were bricks flying into wrestlers. We talked last night a little bit, but if you didn't hear, Chris Pendleton was really PO'd about a call, and he wanted everyone to know it. So he threw his brick right on the mat, hit the wrestlers with it. That was like,
quite a
whoa, that was a thing. And then the action has to continue. So people are wrestling and rolling over on a brick. And I think he got a talking to, because the next time he threw a brick, he put it right at his own feet out of bounds.
He literally just set it down. And
so he got a talking to. Braden Davis wanted a brick twice in his match.
Oh, yeah. Braden was like, give me the brick. And
he was doing the hand, give me the brick. And Kale wasn't in his corner.
Right.
And I speculated that those assistant coaches were like, I don't want to tell Kale I wasted one of our bricks on Braden Davis. Right. So he was getting no brick.
Actually, Kale's got the brick in the back, Braden.
Yeah.
He didn't send it.
He didn't even give it to us. Yeah.
So,
doesn't trust us with bricks.
I guess just go ahead and keep on wrestling.
He may have even had a point. But anyway, he got no brick. And then emotional support bricks. People are talking about Darian Lockett. He was this close to finishing a takedown, and it was just one of those. This was sudden victory, and he had the guy's leg up. He was finishing him, and it was just one of those things where sudden victory, and the guy's like, I'm going to try and just keep rolling through. And it actually worked. And he ends up pinning LaDarian Lockett. It was pretty clear that that's what happened, even from the stands, from the video, everything. But they threw a brick anyway to support their guy.
Right.
So people are talking about emotional support.
So
bricks.
Sometimes it's emotional, sometimes it's physical support.
Exactly.
The guy's got a little gas and he just needs a breather. You don't want to walk out of the arena with any bricks. So if you're
that's true.
You only got 1 or 2 wrestlers, you're Michigan State or a CMU, you might as well let it fly for sure.
Stalling, the evolution foot and bounds. This is just something I noticed is like the sport evolves with the stalling rules. And I saw a guy actually post the other wrestler's foot in bounds. So instead of keeping his foot in bounds, this was in the Sasso match.
Yeah, Sasso match. That was beautiful.
And it made me, hopefully, we always think we got to get the perfect rules, but sometimes the wrestlers just adapt and find a way. And it was pretty cool.
There's no such thing as a perfect rule.
That's
because, like, the second the rule is created, there are people who are working to game that rule to their advantage, right? And the best people are the best at gaming the rules. So it's a vicious cycle there. So for my highlights, a couple things. One, that wrestling was the show. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of controversies. The wrestlers wrestled. Lots of points were flying. So there wasn't that many, very few tiebreakers, I mean, it was like a real big anomaly to see like a match go to tiebreakers. So I thought that was exciting. Wrestling starting to branch out into gambling and different areas, and made me think about like injury lines. Like all the major sports like post their injuries, right? And like certainly wouldn't have picked Isaac Dean in various pools and things like that if I happen to know he didn't have an ACL. But I understand, I guess you don't want to report those things and that type of thing. But like there may be more pressure for that, as people are doing more gambling and that type of thing, probability or prediction markets or whatever they call them these. So anyway, but I thought the big thing for me was that, the wrestling was the highlight. It was a spotlight, lots of scoring, lots of very few controversial calls. And so that was exciting to see. So for sure. All right. Current team score. Why don't you go ahead and.
Ooh, okay. So this is your top.
Oh, wait. We had a bet at the beginning of the year, right? at the end of the year, the
friendly
top 4
wager,
teams,
friendly
wager, top 4 teams would be PSU, Nebraska, Iowa, Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave you the field, which looked kind of crazy after national duels. And Ohio State just steamrolled everyone. But go ahead, tell us what the current team scores
top 4. Are. First place, PSU. Second place, Nebraska. Third place, Iowa. Fourth place, Oklahoma State. Fifth place, The Ohio State. Sixth place, Iowa State. Seventh place, Arizona State. Eighth place, Stanford. I got my Stanford gear on today. Ninth place is a tie. Cornell, Virginia Tech, and Michigan with 14 points.
Yeah, so not much jumps out at the top. I thought that I would say Ohio State, Feldman went down, Bouzakis went down. Very much a surprise.
Yep.
Dean went down, Elam went down for Iowa State. So their scoring potential going forward, is certainly reduced. ASU could climb that board, right? Arkin Wrestlers still top.
Ruiz had a really close match,
right?
But he did pull it out.
And Colton Hawks is like lighting the world on fire.
Zuba lost.
But Stanford, Posada's got a tough road to hoe in the next round, but they're hanging in there. And Michigan's got both the Matt Nonas alive, Locke McNeil alive, Tay alive. So they got a lot of climbing potential as well.
And you've got Oklahoma State, Lockett.
Right, Lockett
went
in the
down. Wrestleback, so he's got a tough wrestleback.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a Raju, right?
Yeah, a Raju. And then if he beats him, he's got another tough opponent just to get to the
to the blood round.
Just to get to the blood round for sure. So, yeah, Ladarian did not do himself any favors losing that match.
Yeah, one thing I'll say, this year compared to last year, Nebraska was kind of a Cinderella. I think they might have even been in first place at this point.
Right, yeah.
Or at some point in day close. 2, they were in first place. This tournament, pretty soon after round 1, sorted itself out to like, these are a lot of these teams are the teams you expected to see on this.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, with the exception of maybe Stanford, there's no team on here you wouldn't have expected to be on.
Stanford. And it really, like, you look at like these lists and like you think about what could have been. I mean, obviously, Stanford is down a couple, Norman and Garvin, right? Ohio State is missing Rocco Welsh. That would have made a big difference in their their scores and things like that. So for sure. But lots of wrestling yet to come, and pretty excited for today's matches as well. All right. Let's break down Michigan. Hold on.
No, that's going to fade out.
No, I know, but I gotta make sure we're getting it. He's not playing it. Hold on. Hold on, guys.
We've added some media to our beats.
Application. Sorry. I don't dare crash everything.
Okay.
And I don't know. We may have to wait for the next update for that. Sorry about that.
That'll work next time.
Not sure if you guys heard that or not. But anyway. All right, on a Michigan beat. Look, Michigan did great. Michigan went 9-3. Diego Sotelo had, was that Steve O'Poulin?
Yep.
Absolutely dead to rights, like cradled up and so crazy. But then end up going 0-2. But Locke McNeil, Bowman, Brockman, and Tay Gallaudet are all heading into today with 2 victories.
Yep.
And Cam Catcherbone's alive at 1-1. Lost the second round match, but no shame in losing to Antrell Taylor, any champion.
Yep.
So a great day for University of Michigan. The rest of the state did not fare as well. Andrew Austin and Mason Schrader went 0-2 for Central Michigan, and Clayton Jones and K.O. Whistler also went 0-2 for Sparty. So that's the Michigan wrap up. Looking forward to some really tough matches for Michigan today, but should be exciting. All right.
So they're not hearing this?
I don't see any input there. No.
Oh, okay. All right. Stanford beat Provo, won his first match and then lost a tight one to McGowan from Princeton. So he will be in the wrestlebacks. Tyler Knox won and then lost to Divino. So he wrestled 2 seed, wrestled the 2 seed and wrestled 2 his own seed. Consiglio won and then lost. Valencia 2-0 as the 10 seed. So he made the quarters, wrestling above seed. Cardenas won and then lost a close match to Brandon Cannon.
Yeah, it was a heartbreaker.
Oh, it was
really,
a heartbreaker.
Really controlled that match and lost it at the end.
So he lost to the 8 seed, and he'll be in the WrestleBacks. Parko has become like the story of the tournament as the
AJ Parko,
27 seeds, 2-0. He's in the quarters, and I believe he's wrestling someone who upset the 2 seed. I got to look at the bracket.
We got to look at the bracket, but yeah, no.
But he's got it actually, and he's looking great. Yep. In his first round match, he was down 3 and got an escape and a takedown in the last 10 seconds. So put those 4 points up and survived the challenge brick. And then, yeah, so good luck to EJ the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Wojciechowicz, as the 28th seed, lost his first match and won his next match by tech fall. So he made day 2.
Yep, that's good.
And Posada, 2-0. He didn't face the 8 seed. Somebody beat the 8 seed.
Right, yeah.
And
he got a pin, first round pin.
He got a first round pin, won a decision after giving up the first takedown, but stormed back and won that match. And
yeah, pretty handily too.
Pretty handily, yeah. He gave up that first takedown, and from that point on, handled the match. And he'll have Bar, the 1 seed.
Right, yeah. Shock the world time.
Shock the world time. He's a pinner. He's got a pinner's chance. So good luck to Stanford. All their wrestlers made day 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, you go to the next.
All right. Another good showing.
Yeah. Penn. So Motika at the 28 seed went 0-2. Actually, that's wrestling 2 seed. Ugalian won, and then he lost to Larkin.
Yeah.
He had Larkin. He got the first takedown and maybe swipes too, and they reviewed it and took the swipes away.
Yeah, that was.
But it somehow in your brain was like, he's up like 6-0, and then they went back to 3-0, and just kind of tried to hang on a little bit, I think, and Larkin figured it out by the end.
Just kept vibe wrestling.
Yeah, tried to survive.
Finally, got it.
Composto won, and then he lost to the Composto killer from Cornella. Anyway, Composto is looking good, so he'll be in the WrestleBacks. Traditionally, that's where he's been a monster. So look for him to have a run today. Wazalewski 2-0. There were some controversial calls in the second match. It went to a sudden victory, and some stuff got waved off. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember it was like every call is kind of going against his way. I believe also the only reason I went to sudden victory is because he got called for stalling, despite
right.
It was a little dubious, but he dug deep and he found that win, so he's still in the quarters. Swisher won and then lost, and then Seafelt lost and then won. So they got 5 of their 6 wrestlers into day 2.
Yeah, looking good. Actually, I thought they wrestled well.
Yeah, sure, they were looking good.
Yeah, a lot of fans, at least in our section.
Yeah.
All right, brackets. How we doing? Let me come over here. This is Wrestle Madness. QuadR. Let's check in on how well we're doing here. I'm sure you guys' brackets are doing just as great as ours. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this, but here we go. There we are. We are in 5th place.
On our mat.
On our mat. We're about 500 place, actually. But anything that jumps out in the terms of the bracket. So we still have Nick Bouzakis. We picked this together. But I'm going to say that was Roy's guy.
Yeah, so we're already down a champ, which is always a bad sign.
Doesn't leave you much hope there
when you're filling out brackets. But we still get 9 out of 10 finalists,
right? Well, that's right.
Or 9 out of 10 champs.
How are we doing at heavyweight? Isaac Trumbull looking good. Look at that.
Oh,
Younger, Tay, Isaac, AJ Ferrari, our final 4 all intact, of course. When you pick 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, Feldman went down, and he was a logical pick.
Feldman going down to 5. That was a big deal. Like Ron Moore is, right there.
Actually, there's another guy at heavyweight who's the Katka that Dali's got faced.
Yeah,
he's looked great, man. I don't look at that 27 next week.
Yeah, don't sleep.
Watch him wrestle. Watch him wrestle. He looks great.
No, watch him wrestle yesterday.
Yeah.
don't go pulling up low and watching previous Katka matches.
Yeah.
You need to watch him wrestle yesterday, and then you'll be like, wow. And Moore, man, he just steamrolled Feldman. It was like, great. He just that was exciting, and but. That's so that's going. I think we may be out of contention there, if I'm being honest. But hopefully your Wrestle Madness brackets are doing better than ours. The big pool.
Oh, yeah.
Win 20 grand. How are we doing there? Well, let's see.
Well, this one includes WrestleBacks, so today
so
is the day.
Scoring. You can see here, I'm at 28. What are you at? You know?
No, I don't know.
No, you don't know. Got this search function.
Wait, that was the QuadR.
Roy Nyberg
at 32.
Is it 32? Oh, you're beating me. And then our combined brain.
So just so people know, in this one you pick one wrestler at each weight, and there's like a point system to restrict you from just picking the one seed at every weight.
Right.
So you do have to like pick a guy that's a lower seed.
Yeah, you have
who does above his seed to do well.
So it's a fantasy type thing. You're given 1,000 points, and then our combined brain.
Look at our combined
29.5.
Yeah,
you can see we are better together.
No, I had 32.
Dang it! All right. What's our combined team?
Our combined team, just so you know, we cover Michigan, Stanford, and Penn. So we heavily leaned into Michigan, Stanford, and Penn. So we have Provo, Seidel, Composto.
Composto's right where he wants to be.
He's right where he wants to be.
Right in those wrestlebacks.
Wazalewski, he's wrestling the seed so far.
Yeah,
Cardenas,
good.
We're going to need a backside run from him.
We need some work.
Messenbrink's doing his thing. We got both Matt and Nona's. Angelo Posada with the pin helping us out. And Tay Gadali looks great.
Yeah, right.
He looks great. I thought it was younger, Bastida just penciled it all in, but Tay is looking really good. So that wait, I said younger and Bastida.
Yeah.
Bastida and Trumbull pencil it in, but Gadali looks just as good as that's going to be a match.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to happen, but
for sure.
Things have to happen before then too, but Tay looks great.
We need some work here from Provo, Posto, and Cardenas right here.
Yeah.
They got to get it going this morning. Get on that.
Ooh.
Look at how long can you go and wrestle stat without it flashing an ad at you? Start your watch. Oh, no. Dang. You may not be able to start your watch in time.
Yeah. Right.
In order to capture that time moment. But actually, all joking aside, WrestleStat, one of the greatest resources, probably the greatest resource in terms of just finding information about wrestling, NCAA wrestling. So, all kidding aside. All right, Cradle Zone watch. So, here we go. So, before the tournament, Cradle Zone.
This was back in November or December,
right? Back in November. Yeah, it was early on.
Yeah.
Cradle Zone, one of our favorite ex-wrestling celebrities, covers Oklahoma.
Top 10.
Top
maybe
10-ish.
Yeah, okay.
I like everybody. I love everyone. So our guy Cradle Zone here said he would retire at the age of, I think, 18 at the time.
Yeah.
From the Oklahoma wrestling beat if they didn't get an All-American. And people chuckled and laughed and said, goodbye, Cradle Zone, right? See you later. It was nice knowing you. But it turns out